And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for this second game of the night. It's number 3 seed North Andrew boys taking on the number 6 seed Stanberry boys. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Johnson Controls and Mosaic Medical Center. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Bank Northwest of Stanberry, the Spec Shop in Stanberry and Pineview Manor in Stanberry. H&B Bank in Stanberry and the North Andrew and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printer New Shopper located in Albany. Mike, it's a matchup between the two teams in the GRC West, and for Stanberry, they lost a lot of players last year to graduation. They bring back McQueen. For North Andrew, they bring back a lot. They also bring in a really good freshman this year in Levi McAfee.
Yeah, let's talk about Stanberry first. Well, from both teams' standpoint. I mean, you've got in my opinion, two of the better coaches in Northwest Missouri taking over this game. Wade Bryson has been, to me, outstanding, replacing Del Morley, who had a couple of state tournament trips, third place and a second place finish, I believe. And then you've got Nick Groomer, who's had a couple of state tournament appearances. Not only that, but a state championship to go along with those appearances. So you've got two guys with a pretty good pedigree on the sidelines. For North Andrew, talking to Wade Bryson off and on, they've got one of the top athletes to me in the conference in Braxton Linville. Outstanding football player. Dealt with some injuries last year, and I don't think you saw all the things maybe he could do on the basketball court. Did play some as the season went on, but they've got him back, and I think he's an athlete you'd like to have on your team if you're any coach in the conference. He was really high. I know Coach Bryson was really high on his incoming freshman class. I'm going to talk about some of the other guys they've got. Last year we saw Hunter Lee, Avery Miller. Both of them played football as well. Isaac Coates. They did a great job. Emery Knieb. Those guys did an outstanding job as doing everything they needed to do. Maybe not the most solid offensively in terms of they're not maybe going to put up 20, 25 points every night. But as far as if you want them to rebound, you want them to screen, you want them to play defense, they're going to give you everything they have at that level. And now you've got some incoming freshmen that are really solid. In McAfee, you've got Linville back as a scorer. I think you're going to see Coates do some nice things in his sophomore year, and I think they think they're going to be in contention for a conference championship, and they very well might be. For Stanberry, they had a tough year last year. They were without Colby McQueen. Colby McQueen came back. They've got him listed at 6 foot. He's grown since last year. But they also have Decker Heidi, who's played a lot for them. One of the kids that I really liked that I thought if he'd spend some time could really be effective was Calvin Smithson, 6'3" inside. And I'd go one step further and say that they could be a surprise team in the conference. They had a win their first time out, a good win against Mound City.
Yes.
And I know Coach Groomer was not happy. He was somewhat fatalistic about what he had once Colby McQueen went down last year, and was just hoping to get through the season. They were competitive, just didn't have a lot of wins to show for it. So look forward to this game. Expect it to be a competitive game.
Here's the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
16, number 1, Decker Heidi. Number 2, Cameron Fuso. Number 3, Jaron Stowe. Number 4, Colby McQueen. And number 5, Aiden Graham. Head coach Nick Groomer, assisted by Austin Swayback. And the starters for the number 3 seed, North Andrew Cardinals. Number 3, Isaac Coates. Number 4, Levi McAfee. Number 21, Avery Miller. Number 23, Mason Nestor. And number 34, Braxton Linville. Head coach Wade Bryson, assisted by Spencer Downing and Tanner McDaniel.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. Starters for North Andrew, Isaac Coates, Levi McAfee, Avery Miller, Mason Nestor, and Braxton Linville. For Stanberry, Decker Heidi, Cameron Afuso, Jaron Stoll, Colby McQueen, Aiden Graham. Remember, tip off your future retirement on the right track. Contact Prudential Financial Services, 660-726-3396. As this tip-off brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial. It will be Coates and Graham here on the Smith Prudential tip-off. And it is won here by North Andrew. With the basketball up at the top of the key is going to be Mason Nestor. He'll send it over the right wing for McAfee. Braxton Linville with the basketball, dribbles in, leaves it off, finds his man. Unable to finish, though, that time is Avery Miller. He'll go out of bounds here off of Stanberry on the rebound. And Nestor will inbounds for Linville. Nestor in the corner from three. Can't get it to fall. Miller comes away with the rebound. McAfee with the basketball. Sends back up to Linville. Linville drives, takes it to the glass, and is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul going to go against Decker Heidi.
I think Heidi has drawn the straw to guard Linville. It's going to be a tough ask, but
yes,
tough kid in football.
Both of them.
Conference player.
Both Linville and
You bet.
Heidi.
Yep.
Second free throw from Linville, misses off front iron. Miller unable to pull in the rebound as it hits off his back. Picked up here by Cameron Afuso as he'll try and bring the ball across along with Jaron Stoll. Stoll does finally get the ball across the midline. Leaves it up top for Heidi. Afuso from the free throw line. Puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by the freshman McAfee. Linville drives, pulls it back out. Back up top, McAfee from three. The freshman drains it. Whew.
No hesitation there.
No. So Coach Bryson really excited about some of the young players on his team this year.
Oh, yeah.
As North Andrew basketball looks to be trending in the upward position. As with the basketball, here is Jaron Stoll. Shot from three bounces out. And Nestor quickly sends it back up here for Coates. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled.
I think a couple of early ones on Heidi, if that's who gets the.
It is going to go against Heidi. That's going to be his second. Just a minute 49 of the ball game.
Well, we mentioned the pregame with Linville out for part of the season last year. I thought in having to depend on some freshmen, I thought Coach Bryson was kind of handicapped.
Yes.
A little bit, and now you see they like to get up and down a little more pressure. Going to do a little run and jump now smartly. McQueen clears out, gets everybody to clear out, take away the potential traps.
Bringing it inside, it's Aiden Graham who puts it in off glass for two. 5-2, North Andrew with the lead, 2 minutes and 5 seconds into the ball game. Linville with the basketball. Leaves it back off for McAfee. Into the corner here for Nestor.
In this tournament, we saw some nice things out of Nestor last year, too. Hit some big shots for them.
Well, in Hunter Lee, we saw some good things out of last year, too.
Yep.
See, he's
We
on
mentioned
crutches here tonight.
Oh, he is. Okay. I missed the hairdo.
So it's a 5-2 lead, 5:23 left to play here in the first. McQueen out to Heidi. Back up top to Stoll. Left wing of Fuso from 3. Misses off inside iron. Rebound pulled in by North Andrew. It'll be Mason Nestor bringing it across. McAfee right wing fakes the 3. Pulls it back up to Nestor. His shot. Knocks it down from the top of the key. 3 minutes gone here in this first quarter. 8-2 North Andrew with the lead here over Stanberry.
Both teams start man-to-man. Stanberry playing a little bit of a more of a switching man-to-man.
Both teams are about equal in size. Nobody too large inside. As McQueen shot from the wing from 3, no good. Avery Miller comes away with the rebound. McAfee drives coast to coast, is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
Well, not having watched a lot of junior high basketball.
Foul will go here against Heidi. That's quickly his third.
Wow. Well, not having watched a lot of junior high basketball, I know Coach Bryson talked about this young man just like Stanberry talked about their freshman last night, Carlson.
Yes.
And, boy, they were as advertised.
Smithson and Wright both check in here for Stanberry. Checking in for North Andrew was Noah Cook. Also checking in was Adler Miller. As McAfee hits on the second. And now McAfee will check out. Checking in is Russo. And you're going to get a foul here on North Andrew. It's going to go against Mason Nestor. It'll be his first, team's first.
I don't think Nestor thought so. There's a pretty good bump there.
4:15 left in this first quarter. Aiden Graham gets the inbounds, puts it up in for 2. He's got all 4 of the Stanberry points here, but his team trails 9-4. 4:05 left here in this first quarter.
Graham's grown quite a bit since last year when we saw him play.
Russo with the basketball up at the top of the key. Linville from 3, leaves it short. Rebound pulled in by Smithson. McQueen trying to send it down inside to Smithson, and he's going to be just on the line, out of bounds. 9-4 North Andrew leads. 3:40 left to play here in the first. Russo on the wing. Sends it up top for Miller. Adler Miller sends it inside for Nestor. Off glass, and that one rims out. And coming away with the rebound that time is Graham. Great play there by Nestor, just couldn't get the shot to fall.
And great entry, too.
Yes. McQueen off balance, can't get it to go. Cook comes away with the rebound.
When you're trying to throw it in the post, sometimes it's as simple as just saying, just throw it away from the defense.
Russo shot from 3, long.
You know, I'd always heard that when I was in college, and so just throw it away from the defender. If he's any good, he'll go get it.
Yeah. Stoll trying to send it up top. Stolen away here by Nestor. It's a foot race. Nestor lays it up off glass for 2. 11-4. North Andrew leads. 2.5 left here in the opening quarter of play. McQueen over to right into the corner for Jaron Stoll. Smithson back up to McQueen. Inside shot off the glass. No good that time from Graham. And they're going to get a foul called here against Jordan Wright. That is going to be his first, team's 4th. Checking in here for North Andrew again will be Coates, McAfee, and Avery Miller. Staying out on the floor will be Cook and Russo. Cook up top for Coates. Over to the right wing for McAfee, and Wright going to be called for the foul. That's his second. And North Andrew going to the line now for 2 free throws here for the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. And Stanberry quickly in foul trouble with Wright and Heidi having 3 and 2. As Levi McAfee's first free throw attempt is good. Checking in for Stanberry will again be Afuso along with Parker Ginter. As Stoll and Wright will check out. And the second free throw for McAfee, good again. 13-4, North Andrew leads. 2 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. And stripped away. Isaac Coates takes it and puts it off glass as he steals that one and picks the pocket that time of McQueen. Afuso, open three. Misses it short. Miller. His pass is going to be tipped out of bounds. .140 left here in the opening quarter. 15-4 is the North Andrew lead. Miller over to McAfee. Over to the right wing for Coates. Back up top for Russo. And Russo going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 as they're going to get Parker Ginter on the foul. That will be the first against Ginter. And Russo now at the line for 2 free throws. Russo misses the first one short. Linville, along with Adler Miller, and Mason Nestor will check in. Staying out will be Coates and Russo. And Russo's second free throw misses as well.
Well, seen a lot of free throws tonight that lacked arch.
Yes. And they're going to get a foul called here against North Andrew as McQueen trying to get the ball across midcourt. It's going to go against Mason Nestor. That'll be his second, team second as well. And McAfee will check in here for Nestor with 1:02 left in the first quarter. Already quite a few players in foul trouble here, still with a minute left in the first quarter. So Stanberry with 2 out, 1 with 3, 1 with 2. And now North Andrew has Nestor with 2.
Had a lot of fouls called in the last game.
Yes. Shot from 3 that time from McQueen, no good. Put back from Smithson, no good. And a foul called here on the rebound. And they're going to get the foul call here against Adler Miller. That'll be his first, team's third. Smithson will miss on the first. Second free throw attempt is good. 15-5. It's a 10-point North Andrew lead, and Linville takes the inbounds and goes coast to coast and is fouled. And again, will go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, it almost looked like nobody from Stanberry wanted to jump in on the runaway freight train.
You know, after watching him run in football, they've probably tried to tackle him a few times. They might not want to tackle him again or be tackled.
Especially without pads.
Exactly. As Linville misses off the front iron. Second free throw attempt is good. 16-5, an 11-point North Andrew lead. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cameron Afuso with the basketball. Drives to the baseline. Sends it back up top for Ginter. Drives in, leaves it short off iron. Linville is going to be fouled on the rebound. And this foul is going to go against Cameron Afuso. Stanberry does have enough players on the bench if they want to continue to play like this, but
yeah, I don't think you want to send him to the line that many times. You're kind of playing
Linville misses on the first.
a tough game of roulette.
Yeah.
Hoping they miss.
6 for 13 already here in the first half, or here in the first quarter, for North Andrew. Shooting 50%, but 14 free throws in the first quarter here for North Andrew.
We saw some struggles
from the girls' side.
Yes, absolutely.
And the shot from McQueen, no good. Rebound picked up by Linville. And he's going to go out of bounds here off of North Andrew with 6.8 left here in the first quarter. Stanberry already 8 fouls here in the quarter. Afuso gets it back for McQueen. Drives in, puts up the shot, and gets it to go in before the buzzer. 17-7, it's a 10-point North Andrew lead as we go to the second quarter of play. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 17-7, North Andrew with the lead. It'll be Stanberry basketball coming out to start the second quarter of play. Decker Heidi back in here for the Bulldogs with his 3 fouls.
A little run and jump action. It's going to force a turnover.
And stolen away here by Noah Cook. Gets it for Linville. Into the corner for McAfee. Dribbles in, loses it. Picked up by Noah Cook. Down to Avery Miller. Levi McAfee for 3. Can't get the shot to fall. Smithson with the rebound.
One of the theories behind the run and jump pressure is when the ball handler turns his back or can't see you, there's going to be somebody coming from behind.
Shot from 3 from Stoll that time. Misses short. Linville with the rebound.
You want whoever the defender is on the ball to get his player turned back into the trap that's coming from the blind side.
Linville drives baseline, leaves it off for Avery Miller. His shot too strong off glass, and then Coates going to be called for the over-the-back call. Foul against Coates is his first, team's first here of the quarter. Wright along with Graham and McQueen will check back in. As Afuso and Heidi will sit again for Stanberry. 1:10 gone here in the second quarter. 17-7 is the lead. And a foul going to be called here against North Andrew.
Little hands on the body.
Little hand check.
Yeah.
McAfee will get his first.
Wasn't much of a check.
Yeah. McQueen leaves it off here for Smithson. Back into the corner to McQueen. Up to Stoll, top of the key. McQueen drives in and puts it up off glass for 2.
Bulldogs quietly trying to creep back into this.
Linville has it stripped away by Wright. Jaron Stoll takes it off glass for 2. 17-11. It's down to a 6-point ball game. McAfee up top here for Coates. Over to left wing to Cook. Linville
Oh,
finds
nice
his man
pass.
Cook, who puts it up and in off glass.
Nice pass and a nice cut by Noah Cook.
Couple of nice head fakes there as well by Linville.
Yep.
And then finally found his man cutting to the basket. Jordan Wright dribbles in, leaves it for Smithson. Back to Wright. Finds Smithson down on the block, spins,
Oh,
hook
nice
shot.
Jump hook.
It's Cook that comes away with the rebound.
If you could tell Smithson anything, maybe don't fall off. Just go straight up with it.
And they're going to get the charge
boy.
called here against Linville. That's going to be his first, team's third.
Wasn't a brutal one.
Nestor checks back in along with Russo. Also checking back in for North Andrews, Adler Miller. Bringing it across midcourt here is going to be McQueen. Gets it off for Wright. Jaron Stoll down on the baseline, has it knocked away there by Nestor. Picked up by Russo.
Ooh.
And thrown right away to Stoll. The shot from three for McQueen, no good. McAfee with the rebound. Stripped away by Smithson. Wright can't get the shot to go. And then Adler Miller comes in for the rebound and is going to be fouled. And they're going to get Smithson on the foul.
That could have been an ugly fall. I mean,
Yeah.
Got undercut a little bit. Don't think it was intentional.
No. Smithson will come out after he picks up his second. And checking in for Stanberry for the first time is Jax Heidi.
In fact, you probably could have called that on one of two guys. And,
Yeah.
And if one hits him, that's not bad. But the
Second
idea of
one.
both of them kind of made a really hard fall.
Shot from three from Nestor. Hits off front iron and rolls in. 22-11. Back to an 11-point North Andrew lead. Jax Heidi trying to send it into Smithson. They're going to get a kick called here against Adler Miller. 4:14 left in the second quarter. 22-11. North Andrew leads over Stanberry. Ball inbounds for Stoll. Up top to Afuso from three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Graham as he'll put it back up and in for two.
That's a tough rebound. That's kind of a one-handed snatch and right back up. Graham's been impressive early on in this game.
Russo with the basketball up top for Miller. Over to Nestor again from three. This time too long. Adler Miller keeps it for Russo. Back again to Nestor. Another shot. This time with his foot on the line. No good. Russo another rebound. Trying to get it to Nestor. Knocked away. Picked up here by Stoll. Up top to McQueen. For Heidi. To Afuso. To Jaron Stoll. And that one's going to go off his leg, out of bounds as he hit the wall hard. Trying to stop himself. Another line change again here for North Andrew. Linville will check in. Along again with Cook, Avery Miller, and Isaac Coates. Staying out there on the floor is Mason Nestor. Linville leaves it off for Cook. Drives, leaves it off for Miller.
Thought Avery was going to go hard on the baseline and go up.
Nestor drives off glass, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Back out, up top for Linville. Fights his way to the basket, his shot too strong, and then Avery Miller going to be called for the foul on the rebound. And the foul against Miller is going to be his first, team's fourth. Next one will put Stanberry at the line for two as Wright and Smithson will check in for Graham and Heidi. 2:49 left in the second quarter, 22-13. North Andrew with a 9-point lead. McQueen to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Afuso drives in. Pulls it back out for Wright. Jaron still had a momentary look at three. Pulls it back out. McQueen from just in front of the three-point arc. Banks it in.
That's got a little smile.
22-15, 2:12 left here in the second quarter. And they're going to find Noah Cook on the baseline, but ends up dribbling it out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he may have caught it
Yeah.
out of bounds. No, whenever you see McQueen with that little jump shot that banks in, that's straight on like that. That's
Get that little wry smile from him. 2 minutes left to play here in the half. 22-15. North Andrew leads. Afuso, a three from the top of the key, and that one rolls out on him. Linville hustles down the rebound. Gets it up at top for Coates, and he's going to be upended by Smithson. And we'll go to the line for two. Foul against Smithson is going to be his third, team second.
to go back to that banked jump shot. Whenever you see that, and if you've ever been a recipient of one of those, it's where you want to go under the bleachers looking for watches.
Yeah. McAfee and Adler Miller will check in here for North Andrew. Checking in for Stanberry is Aiden Graham. Also checking back in here for North Andrew is Russo, as Coates made both free throws. 24-15, 1:47 left here in the second quarter.
Coach Bryson looking for an intentional foul on that. I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the end of it.
McQueen going to be fouled as he drives in. The foul is going to go against Adler Miller. That'll be his second. And again, Stanberry will be shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter. And McQueen misses on the first off the front end. Second attempt for McQueen. Misses off back iron. Linville is going to be fouled on the rebound, and Decker Heidi's just picked up his fourth.
Well,
and Heidi
the free
making
throw.
a beeline for the bench. Somehow Coach Wade Bryson ended up with the basketball.
Well, he's open, but
he was open. So they were thinking, he was thinking it was a bonus, but not. It was in the first quarter, it was, but.
Is that one of those team possession fouls? I don't understand that.
Well, right now, Stanberry is in the bonus. North Andrew is not yet.
Not, okay.
That's where having those 8 fouls in the first quarter eliminated in the second as Adler Miller's shot floats up and in for 2.
Well, again, Braxton off the nice assist from Braxton Linville.
26-15, 1:15 left in the second.
You almost think if Linville wants to get somewhere on the court, he's going to get there. Strong and powerful, going to the basket. Oh, nice
McQueen
take.
drives.
Oh, good.
Can't get the shot to fall, and he's going to be fouled.
Just rolled an ankle, too.
Or actually, the foul comes on the rebound, sorry. And it's going to go. No, it is going to be on the shot. Okay. So the foul against Levi McAfee. That will be his second. As McQueen, first free throw attempt. No good. Checking back in will be Avery Miller and Isaac Coates, as Adler Miller and Levi McAfee will check out. Second free throw attempt. No good as it bounces out. Linville comes away with the rebound. Gets it up for Coates. Back to Linville. Baseline, sends it back out to Cook. His shot misses off front iron. Gets the rebound and will go up and will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. And you know, a quarterback on the football field, Linville shows that in the basketball game. Really great vision of the entire basketball court.
Yep.
First free throw from Coates off the mark to the right. Sorry, from Cook. Fuso will check out. Checking in will be Hudson Groomer for the first time. Tonight with 47.3 left in the second quarter. And Cook misses on the second, out of bounds here off of Avery Miller.
Well, in the tough free throw shooting we saw in the first half, or in the first game,
has transferred over to the second game as well. And just like we saw in the first game, a lot of free throws in the second game so far already, too. Groomer with the basketball, trying to send it up for Stoll. Now up at the top of the key with it here is going to be McQueen. Groomer into Stoll in the corner, shot from 3. No good, rebound made that time by Aiden Graham. Can't get the putback. Now it's Coates in transition. Too strong off glass. Linville going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. This foul going to go against Colby McQueen, his first, team's 5th. And Linville will miss the first one off front iron. 9 for 19 from the free throw line so far on the night. Here's North Andrew in this first half, as he hits the second. Pretty even, hitting 1 for 2 each time. 4 seconds into the corner. Groomer from 3, and it misses off back iron. And it is a 27-15 North Andrew lead here at the half. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 27-15 North Andrew with the lead here over Stanberry. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and the Hoag Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee and Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Johnson Controls along with Mosaic Medical Center. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Bank Northwest of Stanberry. The Spec Shop in Stanberry and Pineview Manor in Stanberry. H&B Bank of Stanberry, the North Andrew and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look here at the stats from the first half for North Andrew. They are shooting 7 for 20 from the field, 3 for 9 from the three-point arc, 10 for 20 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment. Mason Nestor with 8.6 points so far for Levi McAfee, 5 points for Isaac Coates, 4 points for Braxton Linville, 2 points tonight for Adler Miller and Noah Cook. For Stanberry, they're shooting 7 for 26 from the field, 0 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 6 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring. Colby McQueen and Aiden Graham each with 6 points, 2 points for Jaron Stoll, 1 point on the night for Calvin Smithson. And Mike, 26 free throws in that quarter between the two teams, and 11 made out of those 26.
Yeah, we we saw a lot of that in the first game, and that's going to carry it over to the second game, which is ridiculous because there's no reason why it should.
Yeah.
But one of the things, looking at rebounding, I've got North Andrew with a slight edge, 21-15. Turnovers are pretty simple. I mean, these really unofficial, very unofficial. Stanberry with 6, North Andrew with 5. So, that in itself shouldn't be the difference. We got a 12-point differential. North Andrew's hit 1 3. Stanberry's hit none. North Andrew has
9 more free throws.
Hit 10 free throws. Stanberry's hit 1. That's the difference in the ball game, really. Stanberry's gotten more shots up.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth, but that just hadn't translated. 7 for 26, 0 for 10 from 3. You like the fact that they've gotten more shots. Field goals are
and one of the big
even.
One of the big things that Stanberry's gonna have to watch out for. They had 13 fouls in that first half. Decker Heidi already has 4, 3 fouls already for Calvin Smithson, 2 fouls for Jordan Wright and Cameron Afuso. North Andrew, they had 9 fouls in that first half. They've got a couple with 2. Levi McAfee, Adler Miller, Mason Nestor each had 2. But right now, Stanberry's a little bit different with the 4 and 3 versus the ones with 2.
Yeah, if you're just talking about fouls, you'd a lot rather be where North Andrew is than where Stanberry is. Been somewhat entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, they've competed pretty well and got after it.
And two teams that kind of want to get up and down the court quickly.
And Colby McQueen's had a couple of nice baskets on drives to the basket, but he's had his issues at the free throw line too, which is really unusual for as good a shooter as he is.
And that was the thing tonight. I mean, even in the girls' game, we saw the same thing.
Yeah.
Good free throw shooters just missing free throws that normally they're automatic on.
With Colby, you'd almost think that's somewhat of an aberration.
Yeah.
And, Linville's had a similar issue from North Andrew.
I said Linville so far 4 for 8 from the free throw line.
And that's not common.
Yeah, and Colby McQueen 0 for 4.
So, again, you go back to second game of the year for these guys.
Yes.
And they're still feeling their way. Some of them still trying to get done with football, get some of that out of their system. And like I said, if you're still seeing some of this at the end of January, you may have a story. Right now, it's frustrating for coaches and players alike, but I don't think it's something that you're going to see that's going to carry over throughout the season.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The Spec Shop in Stanberry and Maryville have over 30 years of experience in providing quality eye care. Spec Shop features experienced doctors plus a large selection of frames for any budget and several brands of contacts in stock. Spec Shop has an in-house lab, which means that you get your lenses back quicker. For knowledgeable and friendly staff, contact the Spec Shop at 660-582-8911 in Maryville or 660-783-2870 in Stanberry.
When you come to Mosaic Medical Center Albany, you get connected to highly skilled caregivers who are focused on enhancing your health right in your community. You'll receive great care while also being connected to Mosaic's resources in St. Joseph, Maryville, and even experts in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Get connected to Mosaic Medical Center Albany and get connected to the care you deserve. Visit mymlc.com/Albany to schedule an appointment today.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
It'll be North Andrew basketball coming out of the Albany Hy-Vee halftime. And it'll be Linville with the basketball. Goes up off glass, puts it in for 2. 29-15, North Andrew leads. Here to start out this third quarter of play, and the pass from Jordan Wright, that time to Afuso, is going to be off the mark, out of bounds. Linville with the basketball up at the top of the key. Leaves it off for McAfee. Back to Linville. Shot from 3. Misses off iron. Knocked around. Picked up by Jordan Wright. It'll be McQueen that brings ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. McQueen drives in. It's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
I think as the season progresses, you're going to see a lot more of that.
Yes.
Let him drive and try to create. You hope that Afuso looks good shooting a 3. He hadn't been able to get one to drop yet, but they look good leaving his hands. You know, some guys shoot the 3 and you go, hey,
yeah,
he should be shooting that. But aesthetically, it's a good looking shot.
Colby McQueen knocks down his first on the night, 1 for 6 from the free throw line. 29-16, North Andrew with the lead. Shot from Mason Nestor from 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Isaac Coates, but a foul called here.
Wow.
Another going to call it a jump ball first.
See, that's one of those almost too quick on the jump ball.
Fuso will give it off here for McQueen. A minute gone here in the third quarter. And the pass caught just before it went out of bounds by Jaron Stoll. Nestor kind of was going to let it go. And then driving to the basket, laying it off glass again is going to be Colby McQueen. 9 points, and most of them come off that little drive. Nestor's pass. Nobody home there for North Andrew, kept in play there by Coates as it goes out of bounds here off of Stanberry. 6:37 left in the third quarter, 29-18. North Andrew with the 11-point lead. It's pretty much what the difference has been for the most part of the game is 11 points. Linville trying to send it out. Picked up here by Fuso. Fuso drives. Trying to take it at the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound picked up by Coates. He'll try and go coast to coast, and it's going to be called for the travel. (29-18), 6:16 left in the third. North Andrew with the lead here over Stanberry. Fuso into the corner for Wright. Gets it to Stoll on the block, goes up. He'll be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. It'll be Mason Nestor picking up his third, team's second. First free throw for Stoll is good. So Mason Nestor will check out with his 3 fouls. Russo will check in here for North Andrew. And hitting the second free throw here is Jaron Stoll.
Well, that's a rarity from what we've seen tonight.
Yeah.
Hit both of them.
I think the only time I've seen somebody hit both was Madison Lillard and Haley Wink.
Well, Jordan.
And then knocking it in off the glass.
Jaden Hilliard did it, but had 2 banked free throws.
Yes, that's correct. And trying to send it down that time to Aiden Graham. It was stolen away here by North Andrew. Linville top of the key. Gets it for Russo. Down inside. And being fouled is Isaac Coates as he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul is going to go against Aiden Graham as he'll pick up his first. Coates will miss the first one off front iron. Second one rolls out. Rebound picked up by Stoll. 5:20 left to play here in the third. 31-20. North Andrew with the lead. Fuso going to be fouled as they're going to get this one on Linville. That'll be his second, team's third. Calvin Smithson will check back in as he'll check in here for Jordan Wright. Inbound trying to get it off of Linville's back. Didn't quite work. And Coates again drives. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Step. Well, McQueen's try. We've seen that.
Yes,
before.
we've seen him use it before.
We've seen it before.
That's going to be the fourth now on Smithson. And he'll check out as Jax Heidi will check in. Line change again here for North Andrew. Nestor checks in along with Adler, Miller, and Cook. Avery Miller, Braxton Linville, and Levi McAfee will check out for North Andrew. Coates can't get the second free throw. Rebound made by North Andrew. Mason Nestor knocks it down from three.
That's a bunch for him.
36-20. It's a 16-point North Andrew lead. Stoll baseline.
Good take.
Puts it off glass.
Drive the baseline, fake coming back, and continue on finish.
Russo with the basketball on the wing. Sends it back up top for Nestor. 4:35 left in the third quarter. It's a 14-point North Andrew lead, 36-22.
Oh, yeah.
And Nestor going to be called for the carry. Afuso to bring the ball across midcourt. Drive sends it in the corner to McQueen. Drives and is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And they're going to get this one here on Isaac Coates. That's going to be his second, team's fourth. And with 4:17 left in the third, Stanberry will be shooting free throws from here on out. And McQueen hits the first. So McQueen missed his first 5, and since then has hit his last 2.
Yeah, turnabout's fair play here. Now North Andrews put Stanberry in the bonus for a rather lengthy part of the quarter.
It'll be Russo to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Cardinals. Over the right wing for Coates. Gets it for Adler Miller. Back for Russo, trying to get it inside to Linville. Trying to find himself some room, and it's going to be knocked out of his hands before he can get the shot up. Goes out of bounds off of Stanberry. Will stay here with North Andrew halfway through the third quarter of play. Linville in the corner. Up top for Cook. Inside for Coates. Spins around. His shot bounces off back iron, and it's going to be picked up on the rebound here by McQueen. And they're going to get another foul called here against Linville. And this is going to be his third. And again, heading back to the line is going to be Stanberry. And I think it's going to be Jaron Stoll. No, it'll be McQueen. Sorry, that's going to the line again. Again, missed his first 5, hit his last 3. And he'll hit the first here. Another line change again here for Stanberry, or for North Andrew. As McAfee, Nestor, and Avery Miller check back in. Staying out on the floor will be Cook and Linville. McQueen misses on the second free throw attempt. Rebound picked up here by North Andrew. McAfee for Avery Miller. Linville top of the key. Leaves it off for McAfee. Spins inside, off glass for 2.
Good strong take.
And the freshman with 8 points here in the ball game. 38-25. North Andrew leads, 3:10 left here in the third quarter. Parker Ginther leaves it off for Wright. Into the corner here for Stoll. Back up top to McQueen. Ginther back again to Wright. McQueen for Wright in the corner with his foot on the line. Can't get it to fall. And Miller loses the rebound as he collides with a teammate. And a travel going to be called here against Jordan Wright. 2:44 left in the third quarter. 38-25. North Andrew leads you over Stanberry.
Turnovers starting to mount a little bit for both teams after a fairly clean first half.
McAfee for Nestor from 3. Off iron. Tipped around. Back up top for Linville. Nestor from the corner for 3. Again, can't get it to go. As McQueen comes away with the rebound. And Ginther's shot, no good. Comes away with his own rebound, though. Goes up, and again can't get it to go, as this time it's Cook coming away with the rebound. Linville drives, but a foul going to be called here on the floor.
I think that's the second time he's had a basket taken away from him.
It's going to go against Parker Ginther. That'll be his second, team's third. Ginther will check out along with Jordan Wright as Afuso and Decker Heidi will check back in. Heidi has not been on the court for very long. Has 4 fouls and picked them all up pretty quickly. Linville baseline. Up top for McAfee. Back up to Linville, top of the key. Linville strip picked up here by Decker Heidi. 1:40 left in the third quarter, 38-25. North Andrew with the lead here over Stanberry. Afuso drives baseline, lays it up off glass for 2. Nice take and finish by Afuso on the baseline.
Well, you want to, defensively, you want to force them baseline. You hope to get some help. Just no help came from the Cardinals.
Linville left wing. Spins, puts it up off glass, can't get the shot to fall. Afuso with the rebound. Colby McQueen, right wing 3, drains it. As he hits nothing but the bottom of the net. And Stanberry's pushed this back to an 8-point ball game. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter, 38-30. North Andrew with the lead. Cook over for Russo, left wing. Leaves it for Cook. Miller up for McAfee from 3. He'll answer.
That's a good-looking freshman.
11 points already on the night for McAfee. Up top for Heidi. Gets it to McQueen, drives, leaves it off, and finishing it off is Graham. Nice feed, nice finish. At the buzzer, no good from Linville. 41-32, it's a 9-point ball game as we go to the fourth when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
North Andrew basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. They lead by 9. McAfee with the basketball. Up top for Nestor. Into the corner with it for Cook. Up top for McAfee from 3. Drains it. That's his third of the night.
You know, one of the things, you've seen a lot of freshmen got handles and can do some things. He's good with the ball in traffic.
Yes. He's 3 for 4 from behind the three-point arc with 14 points already on the night.
Well,
4 for 5 from the field.
And I think the three-pointers are just icing on the cake. But he's really good inside.
And Afuso drives to the basket and puts it in.
Nice speed by Heidi and a nice backdoor cut by Afuso.
It's a 10-point North Andrew lead, 44-34. A minute gone here in the fourth quarter of play. Back into the corner, Nestor from 3. He hits his 4th from behind the arc. 4 for 10 now. And he's got 14 as that one tipped out of bounds off the hands of Mason Nestor. Linville will check in here for Cook. Also checking back in will be Graham and McQueen.
One thing we've seen from a lot of teams that I think really is an untaught aspect of the game, but somebody's teaching it, but seen some great cuts to the basket.
Yes.
that a lot of people make they're lazy. They round them off. They're a little sloppy in their cuts to the basket.
And a nice feed there into Graham. Just couldn't quite finish as they're going to get Linville on the travel. But Aiden Graham did a nice job securing that pass. Went right up with it. Just couldn't quite finish.
And I think the other thing, along with cutting, is ball fakes.
Yes.
Shot
I
fakes,
said it, Linville
pass
is
fakes.
probably one of the best that we've
Yeah,
seen.
he's really good at it.
One of the multiple things that Linville does well. As Graham puts it in, can't get it to go as it hits off front iron. Linville driving coast to coast, puts it up off glass for two. (49-34), a minute 50 gone here in this fourth quarter. And again, driving and swatted away. McQueen shot. That time it was Isaac Coates coming up with a big block. Stole corner three. Bounces out, tipped around. Picked up here by Nestor. Trying to leave it off for McAfee, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that time Stoll really forced that turnover there by Mason Nestor as Jordan Wright will check back in here for Smithson. McQueen will bring the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Into the corner to Stoll. Up top for Afuso for Wright. Back into the corner. McQueen from three on the wing. Can't get the shot to go. Graham with the rebound. Goes back up. He can't get it to go. Linville with the rebound. Back in transition. Leaves it off for Coates, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two.
Well, going back to that last turnover by North Andrew before this current possession, you know, if you got a guy going to the basket, you know, people set up and, you know, I'm open. I want to set up where I can have an open shot.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got to set up where guys can find you, too.
Yes.
And I think that time, if I thought McAfee maybe if he'd gone hard and just presented himself over on the baseline, he had a place for Nestor. Nestor would have had a place to go with the ball, but that's really nitpicking.
Yeah.
To say all that.
Afuso from three in the corner, long. Russo comes away with the rebound. Knocked away. Picked back up here by Afuso, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds here off of North Andrew.
Here in the second half, that lead is just steadily increased.
Ball tipped by Nestor, steals it away from Wright, and he's going to be fouled here by Afuso. The foul against Cameron Afuso is going to be his third, team second. This one going to be tipped out of bounds off of Stanberry's Colby McQueen. They'll stay with North Andrew. 4:56 left here in the fourth quarter, 51-34. North Andrew with the lead here over Stanberry. And a foul going to be called against the Bulldogs. And I believe this one going to go against Jordan Wright. That will be his third. Team's third as well, as Smithson will check in along with Stoll. Checking out will be Wright and Graham. Ball inbounds to Linville, and again another foul. That will put North Andrew at the line from here on out, as Linville will go to line for a shooting foul. As this one goes against Jaron Stoll, that's going to be his second. Linville misses the first off back iron, as Noah Cook will check in here for Isaac Coates.
Coates had a nice game. for the Cardinals tonight.
11 so far offensively as Linville hits the second free throw. He's got 9. Cardinals have 3 players in double figures, and Linville with 9. As Stoll up top for Afuso, top of the key 3. And again, Afuso just can't buy a 3-pointer as this one going to go out of bounds here off of Decker Heidi. Afuso's taking some good shots from behind the arc, just can't seem to get one to fall for him so far. He's 0 for 6 tonight from behind the arc. 52-34, North Andrew leads, 4:25 left in the fourth, and Linville called for the carry. And Afuso going to come out as Aiden Graham will check in here for the Bulldogs.
See, with Graham and Smithson playing at the same time.
Stole from just in front of the arc, too long. Rebound picked up that time by Avery Miller.
I wonder if we might not see a little high-low stuff from Coach Groomer. They've run that a lot in past years. Maybe just didn't have the horses to do that.
Yeah. Nestor again from 3. Misses just off the mark. He's already hit 4 tonight. Decker Heidi from just in front of the right elbow. Rebound picked up by Smithson, and he went down awkwardly as Linville will pick up his 4th. Said Linville kind of fell on the back of Smithson's legs. And that one looked like it could have been really bad for Smithson, but he's okay.
Yeah.
So that's a 3rd against Linville, team's 4th. Or team's 1st, sorry. Heidi top of the key. The pass to McQueen. Just couldn't quite get the handle on it as it sails out of bounds.
Might have had a little
extra mustard on that from
steam
from
on
Heidi.
that.
Well, usually that pass goes the other way.
Boy, well, yeah.
Over on the right wing with it is Mason Nestor. Up top for Cook. DeRusso left wing. Nestor back to Russo for Miller.
Absolutely no hurry for the Cardinals. An 18-point lead.
Linville lost it. Went up with it. Couldn't get it to go. Picked back up here by Cook. Nestor again from 3. And can't get that one to fall as Russo comes away with another rebound. Cook back up top again to Linville. Underneath 3 minutes left to play here in the ballgame. 52-34. North Andrew with the lead. Heidi knocks it out of bounds off the hands. Out of the hands of Linville, and Heidi almost picked up his 5th there. As Afuso will check in.
Yeah, you might have been able to call it.
McAfee checks back in for North Andrew. He'll get the inbounds. He checked in with Coates. As Coates has it up at the top of the key. Back to Linville on the wing. Shot from 3. Misses short. Tipped around, picked up by Coates. And he's going to be fouled inside the paint and will go to the line to shoot 2.
3 offensive rebounds in that possession. That made coaches go gray.
3rd foul on Stoll.
Especially when you're trying to crawl back into the game.
Yeah. And Isaac Coates, first free throw attempt. A little short and a little left. As his second is good. 53-34. North Andrew with a 19-point lead. Jaron Stoll with the basketball. Gets it to McQueen, and again the pass just slips through his hands as it's picked up here by Mason Nestor. Nestor into the corner for Linville. Back again to Nestor. Leaves it for McAfee. Nestor in the corner, drives baseline and going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Smithson. That's going to be the end of his night, as he'll foul out of the ball game. So Smithson will foul out of the ball game, and coming in here for Stanberry will be Parker Ginther, Jax Heidi, and Hudson Groomer. Also coming out will be McQueen and Afuso. Nestor at the line here for 2 free throws. And Nestor hits the first. And he'll hit the second as well. Russo will check in here for Nestor. Also checking in will be Adler Miller, as well as Ben Roller and Emery Knieb. Cook will stay out on the floor here for North Andrew. Stoll with the basketball will bring the ball across midcourt for Ginther. Over to Jax Heidi. Back out for Groomer from the free throw line. Nails it.
Another good backdoor cut.
55-36, 1.5 left here in the fourth quarter of play. Noah Cook with the basketball. Sends it back to Russo. His shot from 3 misses off back iron. Rebound made that time by Adler Miller, and it's going to go out of bounds here off of North Andrew. Checking in now here for Stanberry will be Connor Kehoe and Jake Holtzclaw. Parker Ginther brings the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Sends it up for Heidi, back door for Groomer. And it's going to be just a little too tall as it sails out of bounds with 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. 55-36, North Andrew has the lead here over Stanberry in this matchup between the 3 seed and the 6 seed here at the Albany tournament. Ben Roller with the basketball, top of the key for the Cardinals. Gets it back up here for Adler Miller. Trying to send it to Russo, stolen away here by Parker Ginther. Goes up and partially tipped there by Russo. Roller comes away with the rebound, and he will go to the free throw line. Foul here against Stanberry is going to go against Jax Heidi. It'll be his first, team's, well, it'll officially be their 7th here of the quarter. As Roller misses on the first. Checking in now here for Stanberry is going to be Drew Parman, Justin Afuso, and Brant Jensen. Roller's second free throw misses. Rebound picked up by North Andrew, and Knieb puts it in for 2. (57-36), 20 seconds left here in the ball game. Up top here for Holtzclaw. Over to the right wing for Parman. Back up top for Kehoe. 7 seconds left in the ball game. Kehoe puts up a shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound picked up by Cook. And that is going to do it. 57-36. North Andrew comes away with the victory. We'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame of tonight's Winner's Circle Player of the Game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
And And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's North Andrew that comes away with the win over Stanberry tonight, 57-36. Take a look here at the stats. North Andrew shoots 17 for 42 from the field, 7 for 22 from behind the three-point arc, 16 for 33 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Mason Nestor with 16 points, 14 points for Levi McAfee, 12 points for Isaac Coates, 9 points on the night for Braxton Linville, 2 points on the night for Adler Miller, Noah Cook, and Emery Knieb. For Stanberry, they shoot 14 for 50 from the field tonight, 1 for 15 from behind the three-point arc, 7 for 14 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Colby McQueen tonight with 15 points, 8 points tonight for Aiden Graham, 6 points for Jaron Stoll, 4 points for Cameron Afuso, 2 points for Hudson Groomer, 1 point on the night for Calvin Smithson. Tonight's winner, Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game, Mason Nestor, finishes the night with 16 points.
Well, it's a good choice, and as you said, it could have been a bunch of different guys.
Yes.
It could have been Linville, pretty easy for all the things. I know he didn't have as many points as he does a lot of nights. Man, he does a lot of things for them. And we were really high on the freshman, Levi McAfee. I thought he was good, but tonight Nestor he did a little of everything.
Yes.
He scored from the perimeter. He scored inside. Played pretty decent defense. Thought it was a good choice. And North Andrew will move on.
We'll be back with the next game. It'll be the number 7 seed Stanberry girls, number 2 seed Princeton girls when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.